Have you ever wondered why so much of your energy goes into trying to change people? We hope friends will act differently. We wish partners would respond the way we want. We try to push colleagues or family to meet our expectations. But what if the stress and frustration we feel isn't because of what they're doing, but because we're trying to control something we were never meant to control in the first place? That's the heart of Mel Robbins' The Let Them theory. In this book, Robbins invites us to step out of the exhausting cycle of managing other people's choices and emotions, and instead focus on what we can truly influence, ourselves. It's a mindset shift that sounds simple, but it can transform relationships, reduce anxiety, and free up emotional energy. The first key idea is the foundation of the whole theory. Let them. Robbins explains that whenever we try to change or correct someone else's behavior, we often end up fighting reality. If a friend never texts back, if a colleague never shows up prepared, if a partner doesn't meet you halfway, our first instinct might be to push, convince, or even plead. But she says the healthier response is to step back. Let them. Their actions, their choices, and even their failures reveal their priorities far better than any words they could say. Instead of pouring energy into controlling them, we can simply watch, learn, and decide what we want to do next. The second key idea balances the first. Let me. It's not enough just to let others be themselves. We also need to turn the focus inward. Let me is a call to take charge of our own reactions, decisions, and boundaries. It asks, what can I do to maintain my peace? How can I protect my energy? What choices will move me closer to the life I want? Robbins makes it clear that freedom begins the moment we shift attention from other people's behavior to our own responses. The third idea is one many listeners will find both challenging and freeing. Stop chasing. We often believe that if we explain ourselves better, if we reach out more, if we try a little harder, we can make people value us, respect us, or stay in our lives. But Robbins reminds us, if someone wants to call, they will. If they want to stay, they will. If they want to change, they will. Chasing only drains your emotional energy and makes you dependent on other people's approval. When you stop chasing, you create space for self-respect and for relationships built on genuine choice. The fourth idea is about boundaries. Letting people be who they are does not mean you have to accept everything they do. It's not about tolerating mistreatment or unhealthy dynamics. Boundaries are the lines we draw to protect our well-being. Robbins describes them as an expression of self-respect. You can say, I accept that this is who you are, and still choose to step away if their actions hurt or disrespect you. Letting them be themselves doesn't mean you have to stay close to them. The fifth idea focuses on what we gain when we truly live by this mindset. Emotional freedom. Think about all the time and energy we waste trying to manage other people's decisions or emotions. When we release that burden, we recover not just time, but mental clarity and peace. We become better able to invest in our own goals, nurture our own growth, and strengthen relationships that are based on mutual respect and trust. As Robbins beautifully puts it, we cannot control the wave, but we can learn how to surf it. Throughout the book, Robbins shares stories, insights, and practical examples to show how this shift in perspective can change your daily life. When you stop trying to fix other people, you start to see them more clearly. You also begin to see yourself more clearly, your patterns, your needs, your power. This doesn't mean giving up on people or being indifferent. It means accepting reality as it is, instead of fighting it. By the end of the Let Them theory, you understand that letting go is not weakness. It is strength. The strength to trust yourself, to set healthy boundaries, and to focus on what truly matters. It's the courage to stop forcing situations and start observing what people's actions reveal. And most importantly, it's the freedom that comes from realizing that your peace and your growth are in your own hands. Mel Robbins' message is both simple and profound. Stop trying to control the uncontrollable. Let them be who they are. And then let yourself move forward with clarity, with self-respect, and with a sense of calm that comes from no longer fighting the tide.